So I'm going to continue this zentangle I started. I'm really excited. I'm excited about a thing I did yesterday. And so it kind of gives you a bit of a preview of what I want to do with this. So what I did was freehand a zentangle with mostly pens. I've started using pens a lot. I'm not sure if I'll use pens for this. I might. But I was going to just use colored pencils. But considering how dark it is, I might use pens. But, so I did this yesterday. I decided, I don't know if I'll carry on with it, like complete the sort of challenge or whatever, but I wanted to make a zentangle for, remember when Spotify did the like top songs of 2023 and everyone got their playlist? So I'm going to do a zentangle for those songs, maybe not all of them, but see how many I could do. And so my top song was the Hip Hippopotamus versus Rhinoceros by Flight of the Conchords. That's what I listened to. And so it's inspired by that. They call me the hip hippopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless. There ain't no party like my Nana's tea party. I'll put a link so you can know what that means, because that sounds just gibberish. What are you talking about? Clearly that's Jermaine Clement, obviously, with the glasses. It's obviously him. Obviously that's Brett McKenzie. Cutie patootie. So yeah, I just freehanded it. I just used the colors that I got, like vibes from the song, I guess. So mostly like orange and green and blue. I made him purple and I made him green. And I just like whatever I felt like doing. So I just did like a bunch of bubbles and I just kept going to the other side. And then these like sort of round things, not really bubbles, I don't know what to call them. They look almost like scales. And then just these curly things, the straight lines just back and forth. And I did that a lot up here and on the side here, but that was in a different color. I wanted to put more greens on this side and then blues and purples on this side, so it's kind of, it balances out. And then like orange in the middle. And I did a couple of these flower ones and one of these. Yeah, so I did different types of zentangle patterns. This one's just little triangles all around. He's got the swirly ones. So yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm going to be doing with this, except I wanted to do an ocean pattern or ocean themed one. So I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I'm not sure if I'll do that over again with pen. I might. I was originally going to just use pencil, but I have all these pencils here. But now I've been getting into using pens, and especially since I have that giant box of pens that belong to my sister. So now I have the materials I need, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know, but I think every little spot, like little blotch of color, I'm gonna do a different thing. So I'm not sure what I'll do with that one. You know what? I am gonna change my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna just use it and do pens. I was gonna continue with the dark blue pencil, but I feel like you're not gonna be able to see it because all of this is really dark, and then the pencils don't come out too dark. I might just use pen. So hold on, I'm gonna get my pens out. Pen bag, giant. I like this because at the time I got it, I got into BTS, and my favorite, my bias is V. So you know, all my pens. Okay, so what am I gonna do first? Should I use blue since I was doing blue for that? I have this it's just paper made pen, nothing fancy. don't have time to buy fancy materials. So I'm just gonna go over. I wonder if you can hear it. It's not as loud. It's when, like, you're using colored pencils. That's why I wanted to use colored pencils, because it has more sound to it. Let me know if you could hear the pens, the writing sounds from that. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to try something different. I like doing the bubbles. It's going to be ocean themed. I've been watching Supernatural, and I'm always watching Supernatural. So I was watching Supernatural as usual, and I was thinking about the vampires. Since this is ocean themed, I'm gonna talk about the vampires because I need that. Have they made that yet? A vampire show? Get Taika Waititi in on that, because there's What We Do in the Shadows, and then there's Our Flag Means Death. Where are the vampires? Why has he not done that? How dare he? It's an atrocity, because it just makes sense. I didn't watch the show What We Do in the Shadows. I've just seen the movie, and it's my favorite movie. And it's tradition that... Sorry, that's my dog snoring, if you hear that. But what was I saying? His snoring's distracting me. Oh. But yeah, you know how they eat spaghetti or biscotti? So, like, every time we eat biscotti, we have to watch What We Do in the Shadows. Otherwise, you're not watching it right. Also, if we plan to watch What We Do in the Shadows, no matter what we were eating or planning to eat that day, it's like we have to change it. And we have to have biscotti. Because it just makes sense. You can't watch What We Do in the Shadows without biscotti. Also, this quasi fan art of Flight of the Conchords, I should make that a t-shirt. It'd be awesome. I should totally upload that to something. Redbubble or something. I've been thinking about that since I've been making all this kindergarten quality artwork. And you know, people make money off of shit every day. Like, how often do you watch a movie and it's like, that's horrible, but you know what, someone made money off that. So if I make horrible things, why can't I make money off it? I'm not that special that I couldn't make money. People make crappy things every day and somehow become successful. So why can't I make crappy things that make me happy? And then it works out. This, I feel like you can't hear the pen, can you? And frankly, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot better than what it did earlier. Might use this. Oh, wait. I didn't close this one yesterday. I was using my orange pen. So I have this. It's also blue, but it's a light blue. No. I like these ones because this one it's still paper made, I think. Is it? No, it's big. But it's the gel one. And I just like the way it works better. How did I do this yesterday? I was doing these a lot. This one here. This style. It's kind of just randomly making these little swirly lines. I do that here. Or should I just continue doing bubbles on the bottom? I don't know. I was going to do a different one in every bubble. I'm just going to do it. If it looks like crap, it looks like crap. What am I, smart or something? Don't expect things from me. How dare you? It's for relaxation, so who cares? Is anyone else following me? Not following, I'm used to Instagram. Anyone else subscribed that likes Flight of the Conchords? Because if you do, we're best friends. Sorry, my leg's gonna hurt. Okay, I'm gonna get some coffee for a second. I remember I got really into Flight of the Conchords around the time my sister was in the hospital, and she had passed away back in August. And I don't know, it just made me happy. And we were actually planning to watch the show that weekend that she went to the hospital. Like, we had been talking about that. Okay, later today we're gonna watch this show because we've seen stuff on YouTube. It's like, it seemed really funny, so we wanted to watch it together. And we're like, later today we're gonna watch it. And but she literally got sick that day, and we never really got to watch it together. But it's still, the show made me really happy. Made me laugh. And it's always appreciated, you know. It's hard to hold this because, I mean, it's a weird angle in that corner. And I have to hold the phone, but I have to hold the paper. It's trickier than you think. And my sister, when it was like in the last week that she was alive, and she was intubated, so she couldn't speak. But I remember she saw me, and she kind of just looked at me and was like, she gave me the signal that she needed to draw, or not draw, to write something. She wanted to tell me something. And so I got her a piece of paper, and she does this thing where she speaks to me in like riddles 3. Like, she never would just tell me something. She'd give me clues to it, and I'd have to like figure it out. And so she writes down the crab from Moana, and I'm like, Tamatoa, and she kind of nods a little bit to the best as she could, and then she writes glasses. And I'm like, glasses? What do glasses have to do with Tamatoa? And she kind of, well, that looks good. I like that. She nods at me, and sorry, I was just thinking about what to do next. Okay, so so then the third part after she said glasses was she writes Jermaine C, and I'm like, Jermaine Clement, and then she kind of like touches her nose like, yep, you got it. And she writes, you kind of look like him a bit. It's like, how dare you? I am not a man in my, what is he, like in his 40s? I kind of messed up there, but that's fine. But yeah, I remember that sometimes, and makes me laugh. I thought it was funny, and I like focusing on those like more positive things, I guess, the funny things. It's hard to find something funny in a time like that, but she kind of made it funny. Is that bit? Did I look like Jermaine Clement? That gives you some insight into my appearance, because I don't want my channel to be like where you could see my face. Perhaps someday, but I don't think that day is coming anytime soon. I do have gaps, plural, in my teeth. I don't have a singular gap in my teeth. Jermaine Clement has a gap in his teeth. I have like gaps, plural. And yeah, my top teeth are strangers, I'll be honest. And I do have glasses. Yeah. But besides that, we're nothing alike. Yeah. I'm not sure what I'm drawing. I just like doing this pattern. The like coils. Oh crap. This video is like almost 20 minutes long. I'm gonna stop. I'm so sorry.